Okay, welcome into Finnegan Fieldhouse on the campus of Franciscan University of Steubenville. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online with our Barons basketball preseason preview coaches show with Joe Wallace, sponsored by the Harp and the Habit, McCarthy's Irish Pub, right here on University Boulevard. Joining Joe today, coming into the show, is Adam Martello, Director of Scouting, Assistant Coach, and Chief of Staff.
Yep.
We hope you can hear us today. We're not going to interrupt this practice. We're going to go with a noisy gym. We're going to go with Joe.
Yep.
Adam, thanks for coming to the show. We appreciate it. We're looking for an outstanding season from you. We got T-shirts already made. No excuses. So we're ready to go. Comments about your preseason, how things gone so far, and how you see it unfolding.
I mean, we're a week into practice, so you know how that goes. We're still light years away from feeling like we're ready to play, but the competition has been really good in this gym right now. We have an influx of talent too, so we're having battles at a lot of positions. So everything we've done is competition focused, which is good. The physicality, the defensive side of the basketball is up to speed. You know, we got a lot of work to do offensively right now, which makes you know how it is. You don't feel good about anything right now. You know, these guys are great, to be honest, but as we're going to be 2 weeks out Friday from the first game, so that everything's clinching a little bit. But great group of guys to be around. You can't beat this gym and these guys behind us. So, I don't know if you want anything on that end.
No, I agree. It's been a good preseason so far. Attitude's been great. The learning aspect has been really good. And like Coach said, even when it doesn't feel like it's a great day, it's still great to be here with the guys we have. They make it fun every day no matter what. So.
I think the key word that Joe mentioned that warms my heart is the competition factor.
Definitely.
Everything is competition based. Goes right into my motto for this year: no excuses. You know, you're either going to get better or you're going to get worse.
Yeah.
And as we have watched the Barons unfold over the past 5 and 6 years, I get a good feeling because I think you have the numbers now to compete, because I can't say it enough, it's a tough league you play in.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Like, to be honest, we've gotten better. We feel like we have a better team than last year, but that doesn't mean anything, right?
Right.
Everybody else is top of the league has gotten better, and you can go down the line. We don't need to talk about any of them because we won't see any of those guys for a little while. But it's all these little things every day. Like, we just got to keep focus on us and these little things that we can continue to improve and not make a big deal about all of it. And we have, though. The good thing is we have a ton of guys back. We're a lot of returners that have seen a lot of minutes. But we did lose some key leadership pieces, with Josh Zimmerman, Nick Alianello. Those guys were like some of the two best leaders we've had in this program. So we've seen a change in that and the leadership styles, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how it goes every year. But I'm very proud of our upperclassmen, of what they've done so far. But we haven't faced any adversity yet. So you don't really know true leadership until things could be hard, in my opinion. That's my opinion of it, though.
When you say Friday, you're 2 weeks out from the opener.
Yeah.
You got some people coming back. How are the younger guys that are just coming in? They're forced to learn on the run.
Oh, on the run is on the run right now. We can go back to like 2 years ago, like when like Sawyer and Carl and Tommy and Aiden Townsend were all freshmen. I mean, it wasn't like we were on their speed. We had to get them ready to play. We all knew that. Like, it was all their speed. Last year the speed got a little higher. Now the speed's gotten way up on everything. So they have to learn fast right now. But there's some tweaks we've done offensively. So there's some things that everybody's on the same grading scale, right? Not everything's graded with a curve right now, but you go back to the competition, like every little thing we're doing. I mean, we're putting analytics into what we're doing in practice right now, which is another added insight to how we're grading and evaluating guys, and all the little things that we feel are going to lead to winning. Like who's going to the glass every possession, who's getting paint touches in our offense, all these little things that you don't see in the box score, but they help us win. So, yeah. And it's interesting how that plays out a little bit, because sometimes the eye test is different than what the numbers are showing us. So,
I mean, you say, which is natural, your defense is way ahead of your offense. How are the younger guys coming along with getting their feel for what's going on offensively. They still
Offensively?
behind the 8 ball?
The young, are you talking about the freshmen?
Yeah,
in a
the
way?
younger guys.
Yeah, they are.
But some of them
Yeah.
younger guys, guys, you know,
There's
maybe
talent.
an
There's talent
opportunity to
though.
play.
There's
Right.
talent though, right? So there's natural things that they can do. Some of them that they can do already. It's just getting all these little things for them to understand how this game works at this level. But then you can see little plays that come out of it, like the instincts, making a shot, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Adam, you hit the recruiting trail, you know, this year. You know, you got some recruits. Let's talk about them, the guys that you see maybe helping you this year.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this year was a little bit different than it has been in years past because we returned the talent that we did. So I think probably the most important aspect of our recruiting class was that we retained everyone from last year.
Yep.
Right. You retained Butler, you retained Zimmerman, you retained Travis Zimmerman, you retained Townsend, you retained Carl Young, Tommy Christian, right?
Nate Richards.
Nate Richards, Matt, phenomenal point guard, right? And so I think the most important thing for us from a recruiting, yeah, definitely, better Malachi for sure. And the most important thing for us, recruiting wise, was that we didn't lose those key pieces, right? And that makes my job easier because then I'm not worried about replacing guys. I'm worried about supplementing guys, right? So I think we did a pretty good job of that this year. Our staff did a great job of getting out to games and showing our recruits genuinely what the program's about. So we have a really nice class this year of, I think, 6 freshmen, 7 freshmen. Some of the ones that I think you guys are probably familiar with, Zach Polero out of North Hills, is a Section 1 6A Player of the Year. He's coming up to speed. Anthony Cavetta out of Jefferson area in Ashtabula. Just one of the best high school shooters I've ever seen, I think. He's just a knockdown kid. High IQ guys on both of those standpoints. But the nice thing about this recruiting class is that everyone has a role to play, right? So, you have these guys that everyone wants to talk about, right? Zach, Anthony, Sam Sider from California is a talented point guard. But, all of these guys play an integral part of what we do every single day. So there's no guy that, is like, oh, yeah, that's the guy, right? It's even when these our 4 other guys, Benji Ruck, Troy Anthony, Michael Swallow, all these guys are playing really good basketball right now. And the nice thing is we don't have to go at their pace and try to force them into a position that they're not ready for yet. We can use them when they're ready to supplement what we have coming back.
Yeah, that's beautiful for us. You talk about that whole group, in Benji. I mean, these guys are coming in competing.
Yeah,
they're not backing down from anything.
Nate Rodriguez,
they're all there's that competitive gene. And Troy Anthony, they're embracing how we do things here, which isn't for everybody. We always say that. Our practices, I mean, there's when you have a lot of competition and we turn the heat up, we turn the energy up, we got guys getting after it. They haven't shied away from it, which is awesome, which is really good for the whole program right now, and it's good for them in their future too. Yeah,
well, I like the fact that you got a nice core coming back, and you talk about basketball IQ. The guys that are coming back that have competed in this league, they know what to expect.
Right.
And they can help prepare these younger guys, saying, if you're going to help us, because to me in basketball, there's nothing more important than a role player.
Yeah.
Somebody that knows their role.
Yes.
And going to give you that, whatever it is, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of what you want from him. And that's a job of a relationship that you guys are building with the kids. Because a lot of kids don't accept roles.
No, they don't.
I mean?
They don't.
And they tend to be a problem. And I always tried to implement the fact of, man, know your role, help us win.
Yes, and that's the thing. It's all right, I mean, Sawyer's back, right? First team all conference. He's our leading scorer for 2 years in a row. Then you have Trav, who is in his own way, his own separate role, but was one, our next leading scorer coming back in Carl and Aiden. But to get on the floor, it's how are you helping? How are you helping this group out? How are you making their jobs easier?
Yeah.
And that's what we got to figure out in these next 2 weeks. And that will keep evolving, as the season goes on. It's because you will have young guys, maybe they're not ready in November, maybe they're ready in January, right? There's always going to be injuries. It's a long year. It's a marathon right now, but we just got to keep figuring out what those right pieces are as this keeps moving, right? Because it's going to move this year. It's not going to stay the same with, all right, these are the 8 guys we're playing, right? And this is how it goes. It's not going to be like
you
that.
Wish.
It'd be awesome to be like that, but it never is. I mean, sometimes other places are like that, but we do want to go deeper on our bench this year. We want to provide opportunity for guys. that earn it, right? It's not like we're just giving it out. I mean, I think there's things we can do now with different lineup combinations to do different things this year on both ends of the floor. So that's exciting. We just haven't gotten to that point yet, since we're still pretty early in the practice of how that pieces together.
Yeah. And you mentioned the role player aspect. I think it's a lot easier to embrace being a role player and embrace your role when you feel like that role is contributing to the success and the culture.
Absolutely.
And all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And to give credit to our older guys, like from day one, like they brought these younger guys, these freshmen in, and taught them early that they're an integral part of everything that we do, right? Even though maybe they don't get on the floor on Wednesday and Saturday, the contributions they make every day matters just as much as those contributions. And like, you know, our older leadership, like Coach Wallace said, it's looked different, right? But it's still extremely high quality, right? And
yes,
so,
it is.
You know, right off the bat, day one, you know, you got a guy like Tommy Christian or Sawyer Butler that's calling these guys, making sure they're settled in their dorm, making sure they're good on meals, like all this stuff. And that's been cool to see. And I think that contributes to the competition aspect, because these younger guys know that how good we are at practice depends on how good they make us be at practice.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, they really do. That's what's been the most impressive thing about this class right now, is whether they're, and we told them from the very beginning, like the first meeting we had was like the one thing that we ask of you when we start practices or anything we're doing is you need to not back down from anything, right? Don't hesitate, all right, in anything you're doing. Just go 100%. We have 1,000 coaches in here. We have video. We're going to correct your mistakes. Do it going 100 miles an hour, and we'll slow you down. And they've embraced that really well.
Definitely.
Because a lot of times you can see the tentativeness, right? We don't want anybody to be tentative.
How much time? Is there a limitation of how much time in Division III basketball that you could spend with your team, like on court, film? You know, I know they have that at Division I level.
Yeah,
Is there any restriction?
it's like 20 hours of scheduled official things. So
that comes into practice time.
Yeah, like that's anything on the court. Like, so anything on the court, and then in the weight room or video. So, yeah, you're talking. I mean, right now, like this week, we're going to take off tomorrow. We changed this approach last year where we given them the first few weeks off, 2 days off a week to recover, because we do go pretty hard. They already lifted today at 11. We practiced today. We've been going at 6 a.m. and they lift at 11 a.m. and then we have video in the evening. So we put a lot on them mentally and physically right now. So we try to just give them fresh days. So challenge them and then give them some off days to recover from it instead of just constantly beating them. Because the practices have been very physical, which is great, but it's like you don't have to push that aspect right now, but we do need to figure out like not pushing it to that envelope that's a little bit excessive.
How's the team adjusting to practicing at different times and things like that? Because that's a challenge.
That's another thing. We've gone at 6 a.m. We started last Wednesday, so we went 6 a.m. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We went 7 a.m. Saturday. We took Sunday off. We went 6 a.m. Monday, Tuesday. Now this is our first afternoon practice. I would say all those practices have been good, really good, except the last Monday coming off after the off day was okay, right? It wasn't great. So we'll see how they adjust to the afternoon now. And then once we get closer to games, we'll start moving into the afternoon session. But they've been great. They've been really handling their business like a veteran group should, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Final thoughts.
Good. You got anything? Yeah.
I think you hammered that phrase, no excuses. Right?
I'm gonna hammer it out here because I believe in my heart.
Yeah.
I believe in my heart if your recruiting class, just from me watching the league, because I'm the first to admit, when I did these first Baron games, I said, my God, I mean, I've been basketball all my life. I never realized how good this league was, the intensity of it. And now I've seen you guys build to it. And if the recruiting class is as good as you guys feel it is, and I got faith in you, then I'm saying that's going to give you enough numbers of quality players, because I always thought your downfall was the fact of you didn't have enough numbers. And you guys tired and went through them offensive scoring drops, things like that. But I'm looking for big things.
You're right about that. I mean, like it's hard to be really like, you know how it goes when you're optimistic and then you get into practice and like, all right, November 7th, we're tipping this off. And at this point, like, you don't feel good about anything.
Right.
You don't. But that's one thing that is the truth is like, all right, this guy's not doing this or this guy's down. Like, we can go down the bench and be like, all right, we feel good about this guy going in there. Where before it was like, all right, we're not doing it out here, but sorry, I almost dropped a bad word, but we know down that bench, like, that guy can't do anything anywhere near what that guy's going to be able to do. So we do feel great about that. So that's a
That's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling.
And that's what goes, into that phrase, right? And we've always had that. Like, no matter what the challenge is, no matter what the injuries are, no matter what happens, right? I think we've always embraced that no excuses mentality, right?
Yeah.
Like, what we say is, like, just get it done. We don't care what the circumstances are. Get it done the best you can get it done, right? And that's what I've loved about this group is that if something goes wrong at practice, there's not an excuse as to why it went wrong. There's a step of how we're going to correct it, right?
That's been really good.
And if that's how we stay, then we're going to be in good shape.
You know what's funny? The no excuses thing, like, he's going to claim that now this year, but we've been saying that around here forever. We never make excuses.
But I'm saying,
he's going to trademark that. It's going to be his
I'm
thing.
going to trademark it.
We're going to ask for royalties next year.
For the mere fact of, if I believe it, I don't want to hear, hey, we ain't got enough numbers, because I believe you got it. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you, I can tell you with confidence that no matter what happens with the season, and no matter what the outcome is, you're not going to hear an excuse from us one way or the other. Right? No. It's going to be, if it's great, I'm going to let you know about it. And if it's not great, then you're going to hear the reasons why it wasn't great and what we're doing to fix it.
Yep. That's constantly what we do around here.
All right, I have Valley Sports Online with the Barons Coaching Show. We're still waiting for some new swag from Coach Joe Wallace. Hopefully that will come.
That's him.
I'm the swag guy.
He's the swag guy.
We got a better chance now. Yeah. We got a better chance. This is sponsored by the Harp and the Habit. We're live from Finnegan Fieldhouse. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back as the Barons. We're going to have a meet the team. Okay, Danny? Meet the team. All right, thanks for watching in. We'll be right back.
What really separates us from other schools is our main focus on God.
We are implementing virtues in our athletes. That's our number one job. It's not to win basketball games or whatever your competition is. It's to grow closer to Christ.
I found the community here to be very authentic, very genuine, and something that I immediately wanted to be a part of.
The program is just getting better and better and better.
We want them to be battle tested in the faith. I mean, it is Christ-centered here.
Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us. Where good food meets great memories, you belong here.
Speak clearly.
Yes, sir. Hi, my name's Tommy Christian. I am a junior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm a psychology major. I chose Franciscan because of the coaches, first off, and just the guys. When I came up for my visits, everyone was super great and just nice people. My favorite pro player is Luka Doncic. He's like really skilled and he's fun to watch. My biggest attribute to help the team win is probably my energy and just my communication. If I could do those things well, I feel like we have a good chance to do well as a team. Thank you.
Next guy. Get closer. Get closer.
Closer. Someone.
We can line this up closer?
Yeah.
We're ready. You're up, Mark.
No, just hold it.
No, just hold it.
Just hold it so you can hand it to the next guy.
Not with your fucked up hand.
Go ahead, big guy, on the spot.
Right here.
On the spot.
For grade, do I say freshman or I say my year?
Whatever you are. Yeah. Whatever you want to say, big guy.
Let me know.
Go.
My name is Mark Sweeney. I'm a freshman. My major is philosophy. I came here because I absolutely love God and I want to get closer to my faith. My favorite professional athlete is Giannis, and I'm a good leader, and I got post moves to help the team win.
Where you from? Where you from?
And I'm from Erie, Michigan.
All right, man. That's why Ohio State beats you guys all the time. Sawyer.
I got him. I got it.
On the mark, Sawyer.
My name's Sawyer Butler. I'm a junior business management major. I'm from Beaver, Pennsylvania. I chose Franciscan because of the coaching staff and the team culture we had. My favorite professional athlete is LeBron James, and an attribute that I help this team with is being a better vocal leader.
All right. What's up, guys?
How you doing, my man? On the spot. On the spot.
I'm Travis Zimmerman. I'm a senior, and I'm a business management major. I went to Wheeling Park in Wheeling, West Virginia, and Franciscan to become a better man. Favorite pro player, LeBron James, and I help the team win by just being a community guy and helping the guys around me.
Very good.
All right.
On the spot.
My name is Aiden Jacomette. I went to Oakwood High School in Dayton, Ohio. I chose FUS just for the culture. I love the coaches. I love the team when I first showed up. Favorite pro player, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And how can I help the team win? Just by doing the little things, crashing the boards, getting on the ground for loose balls, and bringing energy.
I'm Nathan Richards. I'm a business management major. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I went to Baldwin High School, and I chose Franciscan because I just fell in love with the culture, the coaches, the team. My favorite pro player is TJ McConnell, and I can help the team win just by creating for myself and also creating for the team.
Very good.
My name is Paul Trusco. I'm a sophomore. My major is business management. Why did I pick Franciscan? Because so good community, good coaches, the best teammates, and my favorite professional players, I'd say Michael Jordan. And how can I help my team is to do small things.
Very good. Yonku.
Hey, my name is Carl Yonke. I'm a junior, and I'm majoring in mechanical engineering. The reason why I picked Franciscan is because, first of all, they have a good engineering program, and the coaches, are very loving people. My favorite athlete is Lionel Messi, and one way I can help the team is, with my defensive attributes. I think I have unlimited energy, and that helps the team a lot. So, yeah.
Where you from?
Oh, I'm from Manchester, New Hampshire.
My name is Reese Miller. I'm a senior. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm studying business management. I chose Franciscan because of the coaching staff. It's one of the best coaching staffs I've ever been a part of. My favorite professional athlete is Donovan Mitchell. Go Cavs. And one attribute that I'm good at to help the team win is probably my shooting.
I'm Malachi Rose Burton. I'm a senior. My major is criminal justice, and I'm from Woodsfield, Ohio. And I chose Franciscan because it just feels like a family here, the atmosphere. And my favorite pro player is Chris Paul. And then how I think I can help the team win this year is just my gritty attitude and ability to lead.
My name is Zach Oliver. I'm a junior, business management major. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. I chose Franciscan because, number one, to get closer to God. Number two, get an education. And number three, just to win the pack, obviously. And my favorite pro player is LeBron James because he's the GOAT. And then how can I help the team win? I'm an unselfish basketball player, so I'll do anything it takes to help the team win.
Can I just go?
My name's Zach Polero. I'm a freshman majoring in business. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I picked Franciscan for basketball and to get closer with God. My favorite pro player is Jason Tatum, and I can help the team win with my shooting.
Do I hold it or do I? My name is Anthony Cavetta. I'm a freshman business major. I picked Franciscan University because the staff believed in me and gave me an opportunity. I'm from Ashtabula, Ohio, and my favorite pro player is Luka Doncic. I believe I can help this team by bringing energy and making shots.
Sam Seiden, freshman, business major from Carpinteria, California. I picked Franciscan for the culture and coaching staff. My favorite pro player is LeBron James, and I can help the team win by bringing energy every day and my playmaking.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Michael Swallow. I'm a freshman here, finance major. I chose Franciscan because of the Catholic faith and the ability to play basketball. My favorite pro player is LeBron James, and I can help the team win with positive and just good energy all the time.
Hi, my name is Benji Rook. I'm a freshman. I went to Steubenville Catholic Central, and I'm from Steubenville, Ohio. The reason I chose Franciscan is honestly for the great culture and the faith life around here. My favorite basketball player is Stephen Curry. The way I think I can help the team win is by bringing positive energy and just coming in every day with a positive mindset and just putting the work in.
Hi, I'm Joe Fatika. I'm from Syracuse, New York. I'm a sophomore studying business management. My favorite pro athlete is Steph Curry. And I would say that the best way I help the team win is just the positive energy I bring and the joy that I bring to the team.
My name's Troy Anthony. I'm from Wheeling, West Virginia. I'm a freshman and my major is business management. I chose Franciscan because of the community and culture that has been built here. My favorite pro athlete is Paul George, and the way I can help the team win is by bringing positive energy to practice and games every day.
Hi, my name is Nate Rodriguez. I'm a freshman here at Franciscan, majoring in criminal justice. I chose Franciscan because it's the best place I become a follower of Christ. My favorite pro player is probably Jerry McCain, and the way that I think I can help the team win is by bringing energy and just being a good team leader.
Name, where you're from, years in the business.
Thanks, Dan.
Why you want to be on this staff? Hey, what's up, Nick?
Mike Granato, Associate Head Coach, sixth year in the program, year 44 coaching. A great group of guys to work with here, both on the staff and off. You can't beat the administration of the university, plus our program, and a great group of guys to work with.
Your name, years, where you from.
Okay. What we do? All right.
What's up, brother?
Which one am I looking at here? That one? Okay. You ready? Yeah. Hi, Coach Adam Martello. This is my 8th year in the program. I'm an assistant coach and recruiting director, and I'm from Steubenville, Ohio.
Come on.
What are we saying?
Yeah, you're going to say you're a graduate student or you're assistant coach, you're a student coach, whatever your role is. Awesome. Where you're from, you know what I mean?
Awesome.
And what you like about Franciscan University.
Nick Alianello, assistant basketball coach here, first year on staff, played here for 5 years, originally from Johnston, Rhode Island. Really excited about the season coming up. Franciscan's the best place in the world.
Like it. I like it.
You're
Come on, John. Let's go, big guy. Let's
You
go.
got it. You got it.
Hi, John Pizzuti. I'm from Fallsview, West Virginia. I'm an assistant basketball coach, and this is my 10th year. Go Barons.
I like it. Frankie Bellissimo.
What am I say? Name, where I'm from.
Where you're from. All right. You played here. You're coaching now. You know what I mean? Why you like Franciscan?
All right. Ready whenever? Hi, my name is Frankie Bellissimo. I'm from New Smyrna Beach, Florida. This is my 4th year in the program now. And I like Francis because it's the best place on earth.
Anthony Santangelo, assistant basketball coach, Fallsview, West Virginia. 4th year, 1st year back in 5 years. Go Barons.
What's the last part of what I'm supposed to say?
Sean, your name, your role,
Yeah.
how many years you've been here,
Cool.
and why you like Franciscan.
How's my hair? Good?
You look great, man. You look great.
Sean Kirk, assistant men's basketball coach. I've been here for 3 years. Go Barons.
All right, my man. Thank you.
What really separates us from other schools is our main focus on God.
We are implementing virtues in our athletes. That's our number one job. It's not to win basketball games or whatever your competition is. It's to grow closer to Christ.
I found the community here to be very authentic, very genuine, and something that I immediately wanted to be a part of.
The program is just getting better and better and better.
We want them to be battle tested in the faith. I mean, it is Christ-centered here.
Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us. Where good food meets great memories, you belong here.
All right, we're back here. You know, you got a chance right there to meet the players individually. Real happy with our association here with the Barons, High Valley Sports Online. We'll get a little practice going here. I don't think they're going to be too intense while we're here. The practices are usually intense, but we're going to take an opportunity to try and talk to a couple kids when they're in and out of the drills. So I hope you enjoy this segment here, brought to you by Franciscan University of Steubenville, Barons basketball. You getting ready, Sawyer? I feel you, brother. Wait till you get to be my age. You know, as you watch this a little bit here, Danny, can I talk? Yeah. As you watch this a little bit here, you could see, you know, the commitment to the program that all right, sorry about that. I'll start over. All right, you can see here as they get their practice going here. I mean, you know, without even the Barons doing anything, I mean, you could see the commitment here to the program when you got like Nick Alianello, who graduated last year, got hired, got a job here in the alumni program, I believe, and come back and he coaches. So as well as Frankie Bellissimo, you know, giving up his senior year, he's a graduate student. He could have graduated, but he's staying. He's a graduate student majoring in theology. He wants to be a professor here at the university, you know, and he's going to spend some time coaching as well. So I think that says a lot for what Joe Wallace is doing with this staff, as well as you know, what kind of kids that they're recruiting up here to play basketball for the Barons. They've come a long way. I mean, in our association with the Barons, they've come a long way and I said, you heard that in the coaches show, we really believe this year, just for numbers, you know, we're not going to mention any kids, but, you know, just because of some of the kids that they got coming back from last year, some of the kids that they recruited, I believe they're going to have an opportunity to have about 10 players that can play. You know, I said no excuses, and I mean that, but Joe Wallace set me straight, said he never made any excuses. See right here, they got a shell game going here, running their offense, and then their break. Got a 5-on-0 here. I like this drill right here. I like what they're doing for the mere fact that you continue to run your offensive sets and what they're doing and getting everybody in motion and getting up and down the court. That's the key. That's how the Barons play. Second set right away. This is a good way to get your practice doing because your kids are running, building up their basketball shape. A lot different from any other sport. Basketball is an explosion sport, stopping and starting. See the big guy right here in the middle from Ukraine, expecting big things from him this year. Vovo from Ukraine. This is a very fundamental basketball drill here to open up your practices. 5-on-0 offense. Can't talk. Carl Yonku working in the post. Should get a big year from Carl Yonku. Younger brother of Yonku. Also see the boy from Steubenville there, Benji Rook from Steubenville Catholic Central, the freshman, and to try and make a name for himself up here at Franciscan University of Steubenville. All right, they're going to run 4 offensive sets here. You just heard them call them. Got Sawyer Butler on the court. They're going to run 4 offensive sets. The coach called pistol. See, the key on these drills, you see Coach Wallace emphasizing, finish. They shoot the ball, they miss, but they get the putback. Finish on a positive note. They've run 3. This will be their 4th offensive set here. Good ball movement. Key to offensive basketball. Move the ball, move yourself. Big, strong finish by Zimmerman. But you got to love this drill here. Good opening season drill. Constant movement, 5-man motion. Everybody got a spot. Designated guy taking the ball out. Run to a spot. Designated guy pushing the ball up the sideline. Here you got Malachi Rose Burton right here. Pushing the ball up, running the offense. Good, strong finish by Carl Young, too.
So Sawyer, I'm going to be Malachi here. So you're going to spin it to yourself, like you just got that pass on a reversal. All right? Now I'm working on this rise. We are switching up. And on the test, what's happening right now is we are just putting that thing down low. We've got to become more efficiency on this stuff. So on these things, we're going to go through progressively. Sawyer receives that pass. Look, we are facing up right away. All right? We're going to face up right away, and we're going to rise and put out a new target. So it's boom, now we get to close that. As simple as we got to make this right now for all of us, but it's going to take us to another movement on the offense. Catching this thing, face it up, the first thing you're going to do is rip it. You're not catching and ripping, you're catching and squaring, reading that guy come to you, and then we're going to rip, we're going to finish, and we got to tag it. Okay? And mind goes, however, and you got to figure that out. So hold on.
Okay, you got an individual session going on here, but you got perimeter players up here with Coach Wallace. He's putting the emphasis on catch and face. So catch the ball, face up to the basket. At the other end, you got Nick Alianello. with the post players, working on their post moves. So you're breaking it down here. You got the perimeter players at this end here in front of us, and then you got the post players at the far end working on their post moves, all offensive sequences where they'll bring it together here afterwards, I'm sure. Good. Good organization of practice, good utilization of the time. See assistant coach Anthony Santangelo. The emphasis here is catch and face. Catch and face. Be ready to shoot the ball. At the far end, you can see the post players receiving the ball, working with their left hand at the far end. Left hand post move. But you could also see down there that the emphasis is catch and face. Catch and face the basket. Young coach Aaron Fody at the far end also got my favorite drill for the big guys is having that cushion so you can get physical with your post players inside. All right, man. I hope you enjoyed this little session that we're doing here. It's the High Valley Sports Online. We're pumping it up for Barron basketball. We really, really enjoy our association with the Barons. We're looking for big things this year. We hope that you enjoyed it as well. Just a little preview. We'll be back in touch with Joe Wallace before they tip it off. Remember, he said 2 weeks from this Friday is their opener. High Valley Sports will be at their first home game. That's for sure. Thanks for tuning in.